Hi, this video is to show you about co-pilots in Flipgrid. So co-pilot is what they call adding a teacher to your Flipgrid. So this way you could have multiple teachers using the same grid. Now you can only have co-pilots on grids, but not on topics. So remember, topics are the actual assignments that students post their recording on, but grids are the category or maybe the unit that have all the topics inside of them. So you want to make sure that you try to add a co-pilot to the actual grid. So let's walk through that process. So the first thing that you should see is this grid does not have a co-pilot because it doesn't have the airplane sign on the corner. Okay, so this one does, doesn't, and does. So if you want to add a co-pilot, all you have to do is you go to Actions, Add Co-pilot, and then you need to put in an email address of one of your teachers that you want to add. So, and you want to make sure that you use .org because it's all connected through our Google.org accounts. So lodiusd.org. Then you click Invite. Okay, so now I know that she has received an invite, and then she has the choice um, to accept or to deny. So that's how you would add a co-pilot. Now, if I look at one that already has a co-pilot, I'll tell you who it is. You can remove a co-pilot at any time, or you can add as many as you want. So if you're working in a large PLC or within your grade level, maybe your principal wants to see what's going on, then they can all be added as co-pilots, and that way they would have access to all of the grids. So that is how you add a co-pilot. Now, one of the great ways to use this would be to have a grid that maybe you share in your PLC, but then inside of that, everybody can copy their topics. So I'm going to say that dictation time was shared in our PLC. So this is a grid that I'm sharing with multiple teachers, whether on my site or not. Okay, so we have all of that. And in this grid, I have 5 topics that all the teachers on this grid have access to. But let's see, I want to use this one, but I don't want all the teachers to necessarily have 200 videos on the same topic. I want to be able to just have my set of videos in this topic. So what I would do then is I would actually duplicate this topic. I'm going to, and now I can select where I want this to go. So instead of having it in a grid that is shared, maybe I would move it to a different grid. I like to keep it secret. No. Okay, so here I can choose only the topic. So if I've forgotten to do this and there's already, 50 other students who have responded, but I don't want to see those videos, then I would click only the topic and no responses. Okay, so that would give me a clean, empty Flipgrid, but the details and the settings of that topic would all be there, or only featured responses. So if there's an excellent example, you can save that one. So I'm going to say that I want it clean. And so I would just say that and then duplicate topic. So this can be a great way to work together more effectively, especially if during your planning time, you all decide which Flipgrid you're going to use or how you're going to use Flipgrid. And then you can create all the settings, add any content that you need to, and then just really copy them into your own grids so that way they're there when you need them. So now I have this one. It's under my attempt grid, introductions, and this is already set. So I still have my directions and it is ready to go. All I have to do now is share. If I go back to my grid, so that is how you add a co-pilot to your grid. If you have any questions, please contact your tech coach and we would be happy to help.